Hi and welcome to TTN Info TV SK channel. My name is Syed. Here I am with the latest news for Friday 14 July 2023. This was all. China accused of hacking US government emails. China-based hackers have gained access to the emails account of around 25 organizations including government agencies. Microsoft says the software gain has not provided details of whether the government agencies are based. However, the US Department of Commerce has confirmed to the BBC that Microsoft notified it about the attacks. Secretary of Commerce Gina Raimondo was among the individuals impacted by the breach, according to reports. Saudi Arabia's King Salman and Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman congratulated Uzbekistan president on being re-elected. Custodian of the two holy mosques, King Salman has sent a cable of congratulations to President Shaukat of the Republic of Uzbekistan on his re-election for a new presidential term. In the cable, King Salman warmly congratulated President Shaukat and extended his best wishes for his success. He also expressed his sincere hopes for the progress and prosperity of the friendly people of Uzbekistan. Saudi Arabia to host GCC Central Asia Summit on July 19. Saudi Arabia will host a summit of the Gulf Cooperation Council and Central Asian countries on July 19 in Jeddah. Custodian of the two holy mosques, King Salman has an invitation to leaders of all countries in the two blocs to attend the upcoming summit. Saudi Ambassador to Kuwait Prince Sultan bin Saad handed Kuwait's Crown Prince Mishal Al Hamad Al Jabbar Al Sabah an invitation from King Salman to the Emir of Kuwait on Thursday. King Salman has also sent an invitation to Kazakhstan President Qasim Jomart, the Saudi presidency reported. Central Asian countries include Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, and Uzbekistan. Hong Kong may ban Japanese product if radioactive water is released. Hong Kong will immediately ban the imports of aquatic products from Fukushima and other Japanese prefectures if Tokyo discharged treaty radioactive wastewater into the sea, a top official in the city said on Wednesday. Firing in section court of Lahore, two persons including a woman who came to appear were killed in Pakistan. Two persons including a woman who appeared in the section court of Lahore have been killed by firing by opponents. On Thursday, Sogran Bibi and Mohammad Amin appeared in the court of Additional Section Judge Abdul Ghafoor in the murder case. Both were accused of killing the lawyer, his wife and daughter. The police declared Sogran Bibi and Mohammad Amin innocent due to lack of evidence during the investigation, but a case was filed against them in the section court. After the appearance on Thursday when the two were returning, their opponent opened fire, killing both men on the spot. The police have arrested the accused who opened fire while IG Punjab Dr. Usman Anwar has taken notice of the incident and reported to the CCPO. No fingerprints, DNA sample or leads from cocaine found at the White House, the Secret Service says. No fingerprints or DNA turn up on the baggie of cocaine found in a lobby at the White House last week despite a sophisticated FBI crime. Lab analysis and surveillance footage of the area did not identify a suspect, according to a summary of the Secret Service investigation obtained by the Associated Press. There are no leads on who brought the drugs into the building. US Secret Service agent found the white powder during a routine White House sweep on July 2 in a heavily trafficked West Wing lobby where staff go in and out and two groups gather to drop their phones and other belongings. Without physical evidence, the investigation will not be able to single out a person of interest from the hundreds of individuals who passed through the vestibule where the cocaine was discovered, Secret Service officials said in the summary. Many India's ministers view online gaming as social evil, senior official. Many Indian ministers view bets on online gaming platforms as a social evil, and the government believes as a social as well as economic purpose will be served if revenue fall due to a new 28% tax, the Revenue Secretary said on Thursday. MWL continues India visit with Minister of External Affairs meeting. Muslim World League Secretary General Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdul Karim Al Isa met with India's Minister of External Affairs Subramaniam Jaishankar in New Delhi on Thursday. Saudi delegation prepares for G20 Young Entrepreneurs Alliance Summit in India. Prince Fahad bin Mansour bin Nasser, founder and chairman of the board of directors of the Entrepreneurship Vision Association and chairman of the Saudi G20 Young Entrepreneurship Alliance, will lead the kingdom's delegation at the G20 Young Entrepreneurs Alliance Summit that begins in New Delhi, India on Thursday. The three-day event will bring together a select group of young entrepreneurs from G20 member states and other invited countries. Prime Minister Modi in Paris, India approves plan to buy 26 Rafale M jets from France. As Prime Minister Narendra Modi started his France visit, the Defence Acquisition Council chaired by Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has accorded approval for the procurement of 26 Rafale M fighters to operate off the aircraft carriers and 3 additional Scorpions-class diesel-electric submarines from France. The DAC granted acceptance of necessity for procurement of 26 Rafale marine aircraft along with associated and ancillary equipments, weapons simulators, space documentation, crew training and logistics support for the Indian Navy from the French government based on intergovernmental agreement, as Defence Minister's statement said. The price and other terms of purchase will be negotiated with the French government after taking into account all relevant aspects, including comparative procurement price of similar aircraft by other countries. Saudi Arabia's king invites Kuwait Kazakhstan leader to attend Gulf Summit in Jeddah next week. Saudi Arabia's King Salman sent a written message to Kuwait's Emir Sheikh Nawaf Al Ahmad Al Jabbar Al Sabah inviting him to attend Gulf meeting in the kingdom next week, state-run news agency SPA reported on Thursday. Indian Congress to take out Padyatra against the Agnipath scheme in Uttarakhand. Former Congress Chief Rahul Gandhi will take part in Padyatra in Uttarakhand, where the party will highlight how the future of the youth has been jeopardized by the Agnipath scheme, party leader from the state announced on Thursday. Uttarakhand is among the northern states where substantial number of young people seek employment in the armed force, and this is why the Congress wants to make the Agnipath recruitment scheme a poll issue ahead of the general election next year. Deeply concerned about the impact of Russian-Ukraine conflict on global south. India is deeply concerned about the impact of the Russia-Ukraine war, especially on the countries of the global south. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said, asserting that the conflict must end. In an interview to French newspaper Les Echos, he said India has always stood for peaceful resolution of difference through dialogue and diplomacy and for respecting sovereignty of all nations while replying to questions about an aggressive China. US President Joe Biden is closing out his Europe trip by showcasing new NATO member Finland. President Joe Biden is closing out of a 5-day trip to Europe on July 13, standing alongside Nordic leader in an effort to show NATO's expanding power and influence against a burgeoning Russia. The brief stop in the shoreline finished capital in the coda to a Mr. Biden tour that was carefully sketched to highlight the growth of the military alliance that the president says has fortified itself since the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Finland joins as NATO's newest member earlier this year, an entry that effectively doubled the alliance border with Russia. According to UN Chief, G20 Summit in India opportunity to act on reforming global financial system amid crushing debt crisis. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres has said that the G20 summit to be hosted under India's presidency provides an opportunity to take action on debt relief and reform the global financial system as he voiced concern over the crushing debt crisis in the world. Speaking at the launch of a UN report, A World of Debt here on Wednesday, Antonio said some 3.3 billion people, almost half of humanity, live in countries that spend more on debt interest payments than on education or health. Half of our world is sinking into development disaster fueled by a crushing debt crisis, he said. Tens of thousands of doctors in England start longest strike in health system's history. Britain's state-funded healthcare service is facing what is being described as its longest ever strike as tens of thousands of doctors in England launch a 5-day walkout over pay on July 13. India's H1 trade with China declines amid slowdown. India's trade with China declined in the first half of 2023 after more than 2 years of record growth, part of a broader slump in China's trade performance that has underlined a sharp slowdown in the world's second largest economy. Two-way trade reached $66.02 billion in the first half. Data from China's General Administration of Customs showed on Thursday, India's import from China slid 0.9% to $56.53 billion, while exports to its northern neighbor fell by 0.6% to $9.49 billion. Pakistan Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif says, I thank Saudi Arabia, UAE and China for agreement with the IMF. The Prime Minister of Pakistan, Shahbaz Sharif, thanked the friendly countries for the agreement with the IMF and said, I thank Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates and China for their sincere cooperation with us. Addressing the nation of Thursday, he said the Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, UAE President Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan and Chinese President Xi Jinping played an important role in bringing Pakistan out of economic difficulties. The former government broke the IMF program. We did not give up and revive the IMF program. The danger of Pakistan's bankruptcy has been averted and their nefarious conspiracy has been found in the dust. He said that in April last year, the people of Pakistan entrusted him with the responsibility of taking over the coalition government, which he is leaving next month. Workers in the kingdom from Sri Lanka included in the profession test program. The Saudi Ministry of Manpower and Social Welfare has started a profession test program in Sri Lanka to bring quality skilled workers from Sri Lanka to Saudi Arabia. According to the Urgent website, the Ministry of Manpower has pointed out that the 5 professions under the profession test program are plumber, electrician, vehicle electrician, car mechanic, and AC technician. The Ministry of Manpower has a program to bring 23 professions under the profession test, starting with the elect 5 professions. UAE scam alert, Sharjah police warns against fake job ads. The Sharjah police on Thursday informed the public about a job scam advertisement that has been circulated on social media. The Armed Forces General Commander denied the validity of the announcement, which claimed that all nationalities are eligible for the job. The police urged the public to always prefer its official website and social media accounts regarding any information. That's all in today's headlines. Keep watching T10 Info TV SK channel by subscribing and do hit the bell icon to receive notification and more updates.